My own Pasco, Merry Christmas. This is take 3 because I keep mucking it up, which is not unusual for me nowadays, so there you go. In any case, this is the time of year when, as the days get shorter and the nights get longer, I tend to think. Not an easy thing for me to do at the best of times anymore. But I think back and I wonder and contemplate. And what I've thought about this year is fairly simple. I am pleased beyond belief with Myra and her work, her career. She is doing well in the university, and she is teaching up and down the Philippines. And she's even getting some international connections going. She is becoming quite good at peace and development, and I am very pleased, proud, and honored to be a support staff for Myra as she goes about her work. It was a lot of effort and took a lot of time, but she has done it and she's doing well. Another thing on the educational line that we're pleased with is that Winjin, a young lady that we have helped since elementary school, as some of you may know, she graduated, got her passed her teacher's board exam, and has started teaching at kindergarten level. And she has just had her first class on her master's. So we're pleased with her. Her younger sister, Lot Lot, is working on her bachelor's. She should be finished that in about another, 3 semesters, and then we'll see what happens there. So in that realm of our life, that department, that part of our circle, things are going well. Our yard is coming along beautifully. We have lots of fruit growing. Rambutan, papaya, bananas, all sorts of good stuff. We got some vegetables, some peppers and squash, and some medicinals, ginger being one of them. And it is simply a beautiful place to walk that soothes the soul and powers up the body. It's got some very good energy in it. We are going to have to put in some running water, which means waterfalls and ponds and maybe a small creek running around the yard or something. But that's going to take time. Time and money, and while we are not poor in the Philippines, the stuff we need comes from the West, and it comes with Western prices. The pumps will be very expensive, and it's going to take a while. Be nice if we had a natural running river, but we only have that during monsoon season, and only then during particular hours. In the last year, one of the best things, it's hard to say the best, but this is certainly up there with the top of the line, top of the list. I've become reconnected with Kitimat Village. I take a great deal of pleasure in talking with the people there over the web, sharing their concerns and sharing their victories, and as they share Myra and I our victories and our concerns. It's nice to have a place that I belong to. Now they are having a 2013 reunion of all the village people who have wandered away from the village for whatever reasons. And I would love to go, but I'm not going to make it. Which brings me to the downside. My health has gone down. I would imagine that I'm looking a little tired and a whole bunch wrinkled. Well, you can't blame the wrinkles on MS. No, I can't do that. But I'm not what I was. There's a fact. Well, it's to be expected. I have something like this for more than 30 years. You don't get away without something. Used to say that any day I could walk and talk was a good day, and I'd sort of chuckle. And now I say it and I mean it. Not that you should feel sorry for me. I'm not asking you to do that. It has been an amazing run with this disease, multiple sclerosis. And I truly believe I've done a lot more with my MS than a lot of people do that don't have it. I have married. I've pastored in 2 churches. I have taken up astronomy. Found out what it means to be a steward of a garden temple and continue to learn and have fun. It's not so bad. And the pension has allowed me to do a lot of things, as in live in the Philippines and help Myra go to school. So we've helped, the MS has helped with peace and development in the third world. How's that for something strange? And it gave me insights and thoughts that have helped me to live. Now, what else has happened? Well, I've come to appreciate through the village that it's important to be loved. And as I'm now 61 years old, I suppose, memories become important to me. I enjoy looking back. And every now and again on the web, somebody will come up and will say, "Hey, is this the Brian Waddington that used to?" And it's somebody I knew. And sometimes it just stops there and they say, "Well, nice to have seen you again," and they wander into their own lives again. Sometimes they stay in touch. It is a time in my life when all this white hair, it makes me look like Santa, but it also reminds me that I've lived most of my life. Well, I truly have. Genetically, the men in my family, both sides, die between 60 and 65 for the most part. And me being 61 puts me into that zone. Well, there's no guarantee that I'll die, though. But unless I'm going to live to 122, I've lived more than half my life. If I'm going to live till 90, I've lived 2/3 of it. If I make it till I'm 70, I've lived most of it. And the good thing, and this is important, so pay attention. The good thing is that I don't have many regrets. There's a few things that I wish I hadn't done. There are times that I have hurt people that was avoidable. I didn't need to, but I did anyway. And that is never good. But mostly, I've had a lot of fun, folks. I have been a pilot. I've worked on boats. I've had my own boat. I've been a lighthouse keeper. I have found out what it means to love. I have traveled a lot of the world. I've explored in my mind. I have met fascinating people, and I've had fun. The only concern I would have with dying today is the pain it would cause people that love me. If it wasn't for that, there'd be no problem at all. In truth. There are things that I still wish to do, but mostly they're just variations on themes now. I've done a lot, and I've enjoyed it. I'll enjoy the next 5 to 10 years with any luck. Or the next 1 to 2 days, well, whatever the case may be. I hope it's a little longer. I don't want to cause pain to those that love me, especially Myra. I know there's other people out there, my brothers, my sisters, my mother, my friends. But it is Myra that I worry about the most. I love her. Every year I love her more. In at least deeper and in different ways. We still like to walk down the street, if I can walk, and we're on a street, and hold hands. Going to sleep holding hands even. Waking up, cuddled up with each other. And being miserable when we're apart. I suppose that's love. Or it's codependency or something like that, but it's something that I find a true treasure in this life at this time. In any case, this has now gone on for 12 minutes, and I wish you all in the coming year that when it's over, 12 months from now, you can look back, you can see all that you've done, and you can smile and you say to yourself, I did good. If you can do that, you've had a good year. Okay, I just got my hand on the clicker. I'm going to stop this thing. Remember, everybody out there that knows me, I do love you. And you've all of you, had an influence on me. And if I do good and I help people now, it's because of the influence that you've had on me. And it's mostly been good. Take care. I love you. And God willing, I'll talk to you again next year. Bye-bye.